So, information within the English. So, information reaching me is. It's not information reaching me, it's me that I know. Please permit me to maintain some freshness. Thank you. The information that is getting to me, that I was able to draft out of statistics. Yes, statistics. Yes, that's statistics. Is that you this Nigerian people, you these Africans. That's why abroad people, they used to look at you like this, because you people are you're very like this. Because in my last video, I came to tell people that excuse me, for Canada work permit, there are actually 3 categories that all jobs are available. All jobs, whether you're a cleaner, whether you're a toilet washer, whether all jobs is available. And I classify them under skilled, unskilled, and semi-skilled. And in that view, their prices are actually different. And then because of that, you my Nigerian people, you my fellow Africans, you now think that let's use what we call to shout that, because the cheapest one, of course, is the unskilled one. So some of you have highly skilled, not just skilled, highly skilled. You now say because highly skilled is expensive. Let me just calm down and take unskilled, the anti one country. I will now switch. Don't be doing like that. Even if you do not like yourself, you do not like the money you want to pay. Because how do you want to come from that your high horse of highly skilled and then call me to unskilled? Please, who will give you visa? Please, who will approve your visa? Don't be angry. Who will approve your visa? I want to know the person. Oh, did I just say who will approve your visa? Because I've come here to tell people that it's actually an inside job. I remember. Oh, is that why you people think that we can just do mago and straight to the point? Error. Like I used to tell you people, in as much as we are passing back door, we can be passing back door, but we are still doing everything legitimately. Yes, we are still doing everything legally. Just in case there's any this thing, you can prove yourself. Just in case why do you approve this person's visa? And then another thing that some of you did not know is that there is a general immigration rule. Let me tell you, worldwide. Even if you have visa, for some of you that used to say is visa show. It's not even is visa show that is supposed to be your problem. Is will they allow you to enter that is actually supposed to be your headache? Because imagine booking flights, packing your family, telling your village people within Nigeria, and then at the point of entry, they tell you they did not find you worthy, you should go back to your home country. Which one is more wicked? At least if they deny you, you'll be inside your house, you'll be crying, nobody will know. But imagine taking flight, taking picture, as in doing TikTok, leaving Nigeria, you've already planned out to do before and after. And then you now enter that country and then say, or Benny, go back to where you're coming from. You're not even scared of that one. His visa denied. So there's this general immigration rule that there is no country. Let me just say it in layman's word because I don't know the actual word. I cannot quote it, but let me say it in layman's language. There's this rule that they say there is no country where anybody entry. You fit get visa for one country and they will still deny you entry. Yes, it's a worldwide rule. So even if you hold USA visa or Canada visa, if you get to Canada and they ask you some few questions and you cannot answer, my dear, you come and meet me in Nigeria. You come and meet me. So that's why I used to tell people that in as much as we are passing back door, like I used to tell people that back door is not to do things illegally. It's just to fast track. It's fast track. Even for visa, they have standard, they have priority, they have super priority. So we are going for super priority because it's just to fast track. We are not doing tabi. We're still doing everything the legal way. I'm still doing everything the legal way, right? See, somebody like me, for example, let's say there's actually an exam. They're writing the exam, right? The thing is, before the exam, maybe they organize like, let's do expo. You get it? Let's contribute money and do expo. My dear, I'm that type of person that I will contribute. In fact, I can even be the one writing the names of people that contribute money for expo. That let's contribute. I can even contribute highest. But do you know what? After contributing, do you know what I'll do? I'll go back to my house. I'll be my host day to go and study like I did not pay for expo. I will stop. When you see me studying, going be like, this girl, no be you write names of people paying for expo. No be you pay for, I pay for expo, but that's what we call plan B. Because the only thing that is constant in this life is what? Is change. That's the only thing that is constant. If that change go, is not constant. Anything can change. They can change. Anything can change. And that's why I don't used to allow my client to just go in one way, because if anything happens, you have a lot of things to fall back on, and that's why I'm different from your regular visa agent. Let's say, for example, now the person we say she help us to do inside job, let's just imagine they fire the person because that person he used to do this thing. Even me, just imagine they fire the person. So let's say now, imagine I've now do my go document for you. How do you want to submit it at the embassy? Ask yourself. You already know the question. So I'm that type of person that I can pay for expo. That knows I should not read my book. Because the thing is, during the exam, they can go and bring all these SU invigilator. You know all those SU invigilation that they will tie gaily, they will tie head scarf to cover their ear. Those very wicked SU people, they're always women. Please, if you're an SU, no offense, you don't be angry. Just that you people make life very tough for somebody. When we're going, no offense, no offense to you people. You know it's SU they used to bring. Even at the airport, when you're exiting, when you're traveling out after the airport, the people you see at the final border, you know that our check-in, we used to put different things inside. They used to put SU there because they feel like they are religious, they will not offend God, and they will not know that I did not say anything. Please, if you're an SU, no offense to you. I just have some of you. So imagine after paying for expo to cheat in an exam hall, and they now bring SU. The SU is not just SU, it's all this SU that is, that is all these police people, not police, these people that used to come doing when we were writing, when I call those police people that used to wear, I know they are not civil defense, thank you. Civil defense, they now bring them and they now like to cheat. So what will happen? Tell me, what will happen? What will you write inside your book? So that's how you fail the course. So that is why I am different from your usual regular visa agent. So in as much as I am preparing you for expo, I am giving you a very solid backup plan. So whether the expo comes or not, your document is certified. And that's why for some of my clients that has reached out to me, they will ask me some document. They can tell me, is this one required? Do they need bank statement? Do they need this one and everything? I'll tell them, the agent said you don't need it. But to me, I honestly disagree to that. And before I was able to take up this job, I told the agent that, I understand that you have leg, but please, any client that I bring you see all these documents I want to submit. In as much as you want to fast track, thank you. I understand. I appreciate you. All these documents, when I submit 10 documents for Mr. Something, don't remove from it. If you don't want turn that to yours, don't remove from it. Come on, you try me to submit it like that. In as much as you have let me submit it like that. I know where it is just formality. Just help me to formalize it like that. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much. So there are some things, even when I was conversing with the agent, there's some things that will tell me they don't need. According to my extensive research, even going on Canada website, seeing that thing with my eyes, with my two eyes, and an agent is telling me you don't need it just because you want to pass back law. My dear, count me out. So, like I said, and I do say, there are some standards I can never ever compromise on. I'm not a religious person. I'm not a spiritual person. I don't go to church. But one thing that I always follow, one thing that I know I have is my conscience. Yes. My conscience used to prick me a lot. I have my conscience, and that is what I try to be. I try to follow. I try to like that. So, if you're looking for a visa agent to forge documents for you, my dear, you're on the wrong channel. If you're looking for a visa agent to help you to pad things up, my dear, you're on the wrong channel. If you're looking for a visa agent to lie for you, you are still on the wrong channel. So the only thing I can do, the highest thing I can do is to help you to just sprinkle, just to help you to visit, just to add small salt. You understand? I don't want that small salt where I could add. It's just like using English. For example, if I draft CV for you, maybe you worked as an accountant, and then I want to draft CV as a business analyst or something. Hey, we can use English and just twist that one. God, you know, this is a legal lie. Yes, we call it legal lie because you did this. You actually have the basic experience. We just use English and keyword to just convince the employer. So for some of you that have reached out that you're actually highly skilled and you want to go for low skilled, please, maybe you have to contact another agent. And that's why somebody actually left a comment today. Don't let me forget that this my money is expensive. I won't get customers like this. My dear, the goal is not to get customers. Like, you don't get. It's like, you never understand. You know that I started raising shoulders when I was at 400 subscribers. The goal is not to have customers. It's not to have plenty of customers. People, they go a shop. People, they go my shop, but how many of them they successful? How many of them they get them? That is my goal. Like when I'm replying comment and I see someone say, oh, thank you, your video was up for I traveled and everything. It is not for me to just gather subscribers, gather views, gather everything, and then I cannot even say one single person that used my video and travel out. I am just counting numbers. So the goal is not to, in as much as I want to reach a wider audience, I want to be global, I want to have people I know I've worked for and people that I know this girl, it was a video that helped me, or she was the one that helped me to But then the goal is not just to pack cloud. And like you people know, most of you know, I actually stay in Nigeria. I've not been to these countries. All I just do is to make my extensive research. So having a customer at a time or anything, they use on a learn work. But it's not as if I'm doing, and that is why it's the agent. I have the Canadian agent, right, that is handling the team. No, it's not the Canadian agent that want to do bad thing. It's the one that don't worry. So that's how I have this thing that is handling it. So what I will do as a research person is to ensure that they are following the right procedure of you understand. There are some things that I did not allow. So the goal is not just to have customers and you cannot if I need customers. I used to see all these visa agents that they used to do sponsored aid, Facebook aid. I think people see me doing sponsored aid because I know I cannot handle crowd, and that's why people that say go and open office, I cannot handle it. The moment we say hey, this thing, like sometimes there was somebody that actually said he or she sent me a mail and I did not reply. Before I went to reply the comment, somebody else, a viewer like you people, asked me to reply the person that that's a lie, that she used to reply me. When I saw that reply the way I was happy. I was like, wait, I don't wish like this. As in, I don't wish like that. Is the exact brand I am building. So if something happened tomorrow, at least I will have people, before I even come out to come and defend myself, I will have people that have already helped me to defend me. That I've already have people that have already helped me to defend me in the advance that no, this guy is not like that, he's not killing. So the person was like, he or she sent me a mail. I was not replying. And then a viewer say, that's not true, that she used to reply at me and everything. And before I was saying this thing, I was not blushing. I was like, So even if anybody come out tomorrow, at least I'll still have 1, 2, or 3 people that will say, maybe it's somebody that hack an account. At least people will still come and say, well, imagine somebody coming out tomorrow. I be somebody say, I don't used to reply me. And the other person will say, that's how she used to do. You already spoiled your brand. So that is the type of brand I am. I am not rushing. I'm just moving at my own pace. And that's why I was really grateful to the first person that paid. That was Mr. Muyiwa. Because that one is like, the ones I used to do before, this small consultation fee that I used to collect and all of that one is like, just the use and the cash. This one is like international deal, right? Like that's my first international affiliation, collaboration, and clinical like that. So the goal is not for me to just have plenty clients, many people pay this thing. Can I serve them? Because me that I'm collecting service charge, like I said, my duty is to be as a middleman to make sure that your application go through. And like I said, in as much as the man even say 10 is the limit, sorry, I say limit, maximum, minimum is the 10 slot he gave me. I am not giving him all the 10 clients at once. I'll just tell him, I'll just number it. For example, if I've gotten the 10 clients, I'll just put number 1, this is the job. Number 2, I'll write it. Okay, so which one I was starting with is one after the other. So I'll dedicate like one week for one person. I don't want to hear, we did not. No, I don't hear that. So me collecting service charge is not, I just came to flex. It is to monitor your application and pay attention to it. So like I said, in as much as maybe I told you people to pay for Expo to make your visa this thing, will passing the right route. Yep. And thing is, am I even not using me? And another thing is, you people have noticed that I change mouth a lot. Today I can say I'm working with an agent. Tomorrow I'll say I've seen and down. So that's because I have standard. I need somebody that me and him, me and our standard align together. Even if you want to do, but just like this Canadian agent, he kind of understand paro, But the thing is, he did not do all those extreme ones. Somebody that me and him, the standard, we clock together. Not like, and that's why I kind of have issue with working with most Nigerian agents, because they forge document a lot. They do fake things a lot. I cannot. Because if something happened to you now in future, you mention, I don't think, but if you want to mention my name, you will say, I went through this girl. I went through this girl. That's what I want to be hearing. Is that girl that's, please, don't mention my name. So for those of you that you are highly skilled and then you're going for something lower, imagine like maybe like a lawyer now going for position of a carer. Ask yourself, if you are the visa officer, the VIO, will you approve your own visa? Ask yourself. Ordinary Poland. You people know Poland, as in Poland saying ordinary. When I say ordinary, you know, I'm trying to say it's not in the list of top tier country. Ordinary Poland. If you're actually an accountant and you actually get a job in Poland as a cleaner, sure, you know that they will deny you. Are you aware? They did not tell you. They will deny you because they know that you are lying and you are just running away. They know that. I hope you understand that. They know that. So imagine a whole sweet country like Canada. No. So the highest I can do is, if you are highly skilled, I can just drop you to medium skill level / little of unskilled. I cannot just drop you lower. Even as a doctor, I can't even give you a care job. Yeah. Even as a doctor, if you're a medical doctor in Nigeria or your country, I can't even give you a care job, because medical doctor, that's like level 7, right? BSc medical doctor, that's like level 7, and then caregiver is like level 1. I be level 01, is low. So if you're a medical doctor, the jobs I can give you are things that maybe level 5, levels ahead. So that is why I tell people, come and pay for your consultation fee, just 25k. But some people say it's a waste of money, and that's why you people gonna use all these agents that they'll just do mago for you. Then you tell me, hey, you come and say, I've gotten so many mails, my visa did not come out, I've been applying since, it's delaying, it's over 2 years. Why you not go over 2 years? The experience where you write for them, now you get them. The experience where you write for them, now you get them. The experience where you write for your CV, is it verifiable? Are they able to verify it? Did you? I know some people say, this girl, you make my out a lot. I never do any successful one. Yes, I know. I've not done any successful one. But then, before I came here to come and tell you guys, come and pay for something, just know that I've made my own due research. I've known the reasons why this thing happened. And that's why I remember I saw a comment. Somebody was like, this girl that she has not traveled out and she's telling people how to travel out. That which experience does she have? See, this is the new age. We're in the 21st century. Experience is no longer the best teacher. Experience is no longer the best teacher. The best teacher is research. You can have all the experience in the world, and then when you keep trying, you still do things that you should say you don't pass through this route before. So it is not by who has the experience. It is who is intelligently, emotionally, and psychologically inclined in that field of study. Yep. And that's why sometimes I kind of fall out for all this visa relationship easily, because sometimes even when I want to partner with some agents and they are running me through the process, I've made my own background search before coming to you, and you're telling me this is how it was, and I was like, well, I thought this one, this is gay. And that's because this agent, they don't update their brain. It's not like an insult. They just know one process and that's it. They don't go online to check. I know this immigration website, they change this thing regularly. But then me, every single day, almost every single day, every time, I'm always going on the immigration website. Yep. Most times. And that's why we're different. So this video is for those of you that are actually thinking of changing from highly skilled to lower skilled. Please try and abort me. I understand the money is much. I understand the money is well, and that's why you people know the type of agents I've gotten, the one that asks for full deposits, half deposits, and everything, to go for somebody that is flexible. And you know that this process will actually take time. So just pay your first initial deposit. Take your time and save the remaining one. You know that when you don't go, you don't. And the another thing that people don't know is sometimes, you know, it's very easy when you feel like just enter the country, you go make and everything. There are so many people in Canada, even as I am, that I'm telling you that come and pay money, let me help you to get a job in Canada. There are so many people in Canada that did not even see that job. Are you aware? Do you know that? There was even one time, I think a few days ago, somebody even left a comment. Somebody even left a comment on my video that she's in Canada on tourist visa and everything, that she actually need a job. Can I help her? There's so many people inside UK too, they not get job. So when somebody actually tells me, listen to this girl that she has never been anywhere before, that experience is the best teacher. Experience is no longer the best teacher. Research is actually the best teacher. So if you think like from high skilled, you want to go to lower skilled, and when you get there, you switch. Your papa did it. Your mama did it. You get picking for there. You get person will go recommend you for the job, it go do reference for you, help you change the job. So in as much as we are trying to boycott process and make things cheaper for us, at least try to do things where we say when you know say you don't enter your leg, you don't gallant, at least to an extent, right? And yeah, at least to an extent. So don't just, I don't know, but like I said, I understand the money is much, and don't go too low from your profession. And then another thing is high visa denial. So in as much as I came to tell you guys, we have an insider and everything, I do not compromise on my standard. I do not. So that's why I make it compulsory for everybody to pay for consultation fee, 25k. I'll go through your CV. I'll tell you the jobs I'll be applying for you. If you tell me you don't want Okinikon, please go and meet another agent. Yes, go meet them. Because the thing is, before I even do consultation for somebody, I have to go to the Canadian website. I have to compare your expense. I have to compare your family as well. I have to compare. A lot of factors actually has to come into place. So it's not just to just japa, just like that. Make sure that I used to tell people, it's me that is receiving this email. There are so many people that are abroad, they are stranded. They are looking for who will get them. Some of them, they are reaching out to me that I'm inside Nigeria, that I can help them to get a job. Because Nigeria is not, abroad is not like Nigeria that they'll put sales girl wanted there, sales skinny con wanted there. I used to tell people that it's like you people do not know. So when some people say, don't worry if they will change. Nigeria, abroad is not the place that they will buy time board, you'll be carrying up and down, they will say, is there vacancy here? No! Getting a job abroad, most times you even have to have leg. There's some jobs that they will need somebody to even stand for you as referee, a be reference, a be man. So it's not just for some people they just enter first. Just enter. And then when you enter, so what it's horrible. So that is why I try as much as I can to groom my clients. At least this one, that's why I try to make this thing versatile. And that's why I make sure that any job I'll be getting for any of my clients, it is what you have experience in, or what you have related experience, or what you have relevant experience, or what I can use transferable skills. So that when you are doing that job, you are happy doing it. The worst thing that can happen is maybe you don't like your employer. That's what's like, maybe you don't like him, but at least you go no say that's what you were doing in the house before. This thing. For example, if you're a receptionist in Nigeria and I get a receptionist job in Canada, you are still doing your receptionist work, you'll be happy with yourself because you even feel better that Nigeria and Canada doing reception, you still feel better. I hope you understand that. But maybe okay, and Canada is that place that they value employers' rights. That's why I used to tell people, if your employer do shege, you say, employer, you want me to sue you? You better share no. You better. So Canada actually has that. Even UK does not have that employment rules. In UK, your employer can fire you anytime they like. They can just come and say, please, I don't want you to come tomorrow, and that's it. But Canada has this employer protection rule. Yeah, Canada has. I know Canada has. Germany has. Which other country? Yeah, I know of Canada. I know of Germany. I don't know if any, but I know of those two countries. You can't fire people anyhow. As long as there's actually this in this Germany and Canada, they actually call something probation period. So once you pass that probation period, the first one is 3 months, then second stage is 6 months. Once you pass that 6 months, nobody, no goddamn body can fire you. In fact, in Germany is even worse. It will be as if the employer will even be begging you, please come to work now with a job, because they see employees as very vulnerable. They see them as the vulnerable people. In Canada, so I say in Germany, if an employer has an office, but they used to worship their employee because they know they can't do anyhow. They see them as the vulnerable one. So Germany and Canada, they actually have that rule. So if you're going through me, make sure that you be a very good person. You pass your 3 months, you pass your 6 months probation. Once you pass it, nobody can fire you. nobody. But in UK, it's not like that. They can just take you for a post for a time being, and then once they see their British person, they'll say, uncle, don't come to work next week, you share a tombi. So UK does not have that employee protector rules. Because that, yeah, employee protector, but I know Germany has, Canada has. Yeah, so you going to Canada is like the best decision you ever make. If it's not because Germany is actually a language country, Germany is actually a good country as well. So going to Canada is the best decision that you ever make, because you have protected employee right abuse, something like that, and everything. So your employer cannot do shige with you. Everything. So that's why I actually endeavor every single one of you is better to go with your relevant experience, right? As long as some of you have had experience in this field for 2, 3, 4, or 5 years. Like I said, there are some occupations that allow you to write the exam, like lawyer, doctor, pharmacist, nurses, and everything. But then, since you can't write the exam now, you go for something lower. Not like lower. Like I said, for example, a doctor is level 6 or 7. But caregiver is either level 1 or 2, depending on the normal plain carer is level 1, and then the certified one, I think, is level 1 and half, level 2. So imagine a doctor coming from level 7 to level 1. They will deny your visa. They know you are lying. They know you are running away. So from that doctor, there are still a lot of occupations that a doctor can use transferable skills of being a doctor in a hospital to actually apply to, and you will get the job. And it does not require you writing exam. So that is the purpose of you paying 25k service charge. So don't just say, oh, I'm a doctor, because of that you want to do a carer. Or you say I'm a nurse. Even as a nurse, you don't have to be a carer. The nurse, I think nurse is either level 4, 5, between 4 and 5 for BSc. 4, 5, yeah. So there are still some subordinates, there are still some profession that is under nurses that can still apply to. But nurses as well, they can apply to care job. But there are still some that is under, because it's not everybody that want to go, but not everybody want to pack shit. So if you don't want to be a carer, if you don't want to pack shit, there are so many occupations that is still big belly. Like I said, BSc nursing is like around level 5 or level 6, either 4, 5, 6, either of it. So you can go for the one of level 2, level 3, instead of actually going for level 1 or level 0 of being a carer, if you don't want to pack shit. So that's the essence of actually you paying for consultation fee, because it is not for public consumption. Thank you. So guys, this one will bring us to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.